Thank you for joining us for Late News Tonight. I'm Nazi Javid. Glad you're here with us. Tonight, a Grass Valley homeowner is hailing her neighbor and local fire department as heroes after a lightning strike sparked a fire on the outside of her garage. Karen Boudreau says that fire caused thousands of dollars in damage to her garage, but she wonders what else could have happened had no one noticed it. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias takes us through the scene.
This Grass Valley homeowner says she could hear the impact of the lightning strike, but she thought nothing of it after not seeing any damage until her neighbor came banging on her door to let her know that he was seeing flames coming from the corner of this side of her garage.
All of a sudden there was a major flash of light and a big boom, and I thought, oh my goodness, I had a tree fall on my house.
In the middle of a major storm around 8 o'clock Saturday night, Karen Boudreau was sitting in her family room when she heard what sounded like an explosion. She says she went upstairs to see if a tree had fallen on the roof, but she saw nothing, so she decided to go to bed. Then she heard a loud knock on the door.
Actually, my neighbor noticed. He lives up here. He was sitting in his office and he saw the lightning hit the side of the building, and then he saw the flames. So he came running down, jumped the fence, and he's pounding on my door to tell me, because I was inside when it happened really quickly.
She says she couldn't see the flames because this corner is in a blind spot from where she was looking out. That neighbor then had his wife call the Paradise Chicago Park Fire Department. They arrived within minutes.
Best we can tell, it hit the gutter, and it's metal, so it's a good conductor of heat. It passed through and caught fire to this beam right here. Looks like it.
Captain Daniel Ramey says the weather conditions made the situation worse.
You had a lot of wind with this storm. Anytime you have a thunderstorm, you're going to have some flows just back and forth, and the way that the neighbor described it to me, we had open flame kind of curling up on the edge of the eaves there, so it was a well-established working fire.
He says that the combination had everything a fire needs to cause irreparable damage. And without the quick actions of her neighbors and the help of the fire department, Boudreau reflects on what could have happened.
I would have not had a garage, more than likely. I don't know that it would have got to the house, but who knows? The wind was blowing, things were exploding around, and so I could have lost my home. But I didn't. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for my neighbors and our fire department.
She also says since she lives in a remote area, it can have its challenges, and that's why they need to make sure everyone is taken care of.
Biggest takeaway is look out for each other, like we've done, and make sure we're good neighbors and friends and family, because that's how we're going to survive out here.
In Grass Valley, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
And the fire captain also notes it was extremely busy last night for about 3 hours with about 60 calls from 8 until around midnight. But he says they already had a lot of resources assigned to incidents, including 4 structure fires and 2 water rescues. And he's thankful for all the surrounding fire departments and agencies working together to keep their communities safe.